welcome to your bonus all signs reading for the Pisces full moon in September. We are currently in Virgo, and we also have Venus in Virgo this month from the 4th onwards as well. We also have a Mercury retrograding this month in Virgo as well, so all of this earth energy, and it moves into Libra retrograde later in the month also. So a lot happening with this Pisces full moon. It's an old soul type energy, that very nurturing, loving energy, and it's really the last full moon that has that real emotional, deep emotional energy as we're closing out the year. So very good time to kind of tap into those deeper emotions, and that's why I've been doing a lot of those twin flame readings this week, because it is a time where people do tend to connect with each other as well. So I'm going to do the opening of the key method today, where we cover off on each of the different realms in life and just drill down and go from there, right? So we're going to split across the 4. I've got red jasper here, which signifies the beautiful creativity realm, that spark. Relate that back to the wands type energy. We've got here the rose quartz, which is around the realm of relationships, love, romance, and relate that back to the cups type energy. And then we've got beautiful amethyst here, which is around that swords energy, so about intellect, knowledge, what's happening in our spiritual realm. And then last of all, we've got the green adventurine, which I've popped there to signify wealth, fortune, our career, that kind of thing. Okay, let's jump straight in. Before I split the deck out to open the key for you, my loves. Okay, let's go. And let's look at the creativity realm first, and we've got the King of Swords coming up here. So very interesting energy to have in a Pisces full moon in the creativity. So there could be a lot of words, conversations, and you're feeling quite comfortable in that creative realm, which is also too a very Piscean energy. We've got the Tower coming up in this realm at the moment, and you know what, it's come up a lot in readings under this creativity realm, and it's around that. Something could be going on from a work perspective, that kind of thing, where you're kind of challenging your ideas and opportunities. I feel like it's got this element of you've been doing really well, and you thought you were doing really well with the 3 of Pentacles there also. But I feel with this final King of Swords, this is a person that's coming through that will help you through this particular issue. We'll drill down on that issue a bit more deeply after we finish this opening of the key portion of the reading. Now, in the love and relationships area, you have got the ultra romantic Knight of Cups. So this will be an opportune time, as I've already said, because the full moon is in Pisces. It's quite appropriate that we got the Knight of Cups coming up over here. It's that just that full acknowledgement of that romance and that saying all the right words. We've got the 4 of Cups here. So during this time, be mindful of things that if you're looking at that kind of, what the 3 of Cups were, but not seeing that there's a 4th cup being offered. So to be mindful of that from a love and relationships perspective, and that going inwards. But then you've got this 10 of Cups in reverse. Now, this could just be a lack of energy. So maybe that feeling a bit disheartened with the Hermit energy there. But with the Knight of Cups on the top here, it's saying there is a potential for love and romance coming in, and to make the most of that Piscean energy. Let's have a look at the intellect realms. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in an upright position. We've got Justice there, and we've got the Lovers. So you're definitely, there's that energy of this Knight of Cups there happening in the background from a love and relationship perspective. Love and romance will be top of mind during this energy coming on with the full moon. It's just kind of hard to avoid. And we've got 8 of Pentacles. So there could be this sense of, from an emotional perspective and an intellect perspective of, but I've been doing all of the right things. When do I get justice? When do I get what's my due in the Wheel of Fortune type arena? And we'll drill down on what will be happening around the Pisces full moon for you in that realm. And you've got the Ace of Cups under the jobs, work, relationship, jobs, work, and money arena. And this sign here is, while we're in this full moon in Pisces, thinking about what you love to do and what shows that love and passion to others. Are you really tapping into this, you know, when we don't have our voice when we're working or when we're doing creative things, it's very hard for us to find our passion, and that's how we make our money, right? So let's look what's over here. We've got the Page of Swords, and that is almost like this King of Swords starting out. So I feel like there's some really big opportunity here, and it's come up in a lot of readings. There's this sense of connection, and it's with this full moon energy, it peaks around that time. And so there's this real sense of reaching out and look, taking a different perspective with the Hangman. And where these opportunities here might have seemed like fantasies, you've got the King of Pentacles there. They're actually good opportunities coming through, and they come into that fruition with the Ace of Cups there sitting on that money realm for you. Okay, let's go into the reading about drilling down on these energies here, on these realms for you. My loves, let's start with the creative realm first. Spirits and guides. Oh, wow. That's certainly happening. And let's go into the love and relationships as well. That's coming through. And the intellect realm. Could we have some messages there from an intellect realm? Yes, we can. And then from the money and career type foundations, financial security, etc. What is the message coming through there? I've got 2 cards coming through there. Okay, let's go with these and see what we've got. In the creative realm, we have got the Chariot in reverse. So as I said, there could be that sense of feeling that energy has not been there. You were feeling like you were getting into your groove, but there's a little bit of an unsettled feeling there. And with the Chariot in reverse, you feel like you've hit a bit of an obstacle. Let's just see what an additional thing. We've got the Emperor there. I feel like there is this person that you are you feel might be a barrier here in this, and I feel like with this Chariot in reverse, it's up to you to kind of get things back on track from a creative perspective. I think though, when you've got this Ace of Cups happening in your foundation around financial and money, etc., these two are very interconnected, because you don't have that spark of creativity. You can't do well at work if you're not feeling creative and appreciated. So I feel with this, there's a sign here with these people. If there's been people giving you problems from a work or a business perspective, that's going to kind of be resolved there. Okay, let's have a look at the love and relationships realm. And well, you've got the King of Swords and you've got the Lovers. So looks like some things are happening on that front during this Pisces full moon. So keep an eye out for an air sign, or just somebody who is really, you know, strong in that energy of really knowing what they want, you know. And this beautiful Lovers card, I mean, that's great energy, and to be expected in Pisces season to get the Knight of Cups there and then the Lovers. It's a fantastic reading, really. Then the emotional here, you've got the 3 of Swords. So there's a sense of loss, and as I said to you here, you had the Lovers card, but you had this 5 of Cups, this sense of loss. And again, this has come up in these readings with this being the 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. But you have to look at the other energy that's kind of coming in and overshadowing that, which was that beautiful Lovers energy, and opening yourself up and knowing that you are worth this fortune that is coming your way. It's almost like the spirals here are mirrored in there. Let's just close out. There's spirits and guides. What's the indicators on this 3 of Swords here? under the... well, you've got the King of Swords, double King of Swords here again, and you had it over here as well. It's there's something here from an intellect perspective and connecting with somebody who is in that energy of, you know, making choices around choosing to be with people who mean what they say, that they're not sending you through illusions. That's a message that's just come through then. Particularly during this Pisces full moon, it's not getting involved in emotions with people who don't deserve your emotional energy. That just came through then. Then on the financial realm, we've got the Queen of Cups, which is Piscean energy, and the King of Pentacles. So like 4 kings across here, right? And then the Queen as well. It's that real sense of connecting, which is that true Piscean energy there, with the King of Pentacles sitting on the Fortunes and the Queen of Cups. It's that message coming through, that Pisces season and this emotional connection to your work and financial security and your creativity and relationships. Like, all of it is so interconnected. And as I said, that message around really choosing to be around people who are giving you that emotional connection and meaning what they say. And this is the thing with this 5 of Pentacles energy, that you're not emotionally bankrupting yourself with the wrong people during this time, because they will... The other flip side of this Piscean emotional energy is there's that kind of emotional vampirism that can kind of happen if we're giving our emotional energy to the people who aren't... They aren't up to meeting our level of what we are giving, right? And you've got the 9 of Wands there, and I think that reinforces that. It's just that double up of that message, like the spirits and guides are like going, that's right. Don't invest in that kind of energy during this time, because people will sap it out of you, right? And you've got the 2 of Cups, which again says to me about choosing those close relationships and who you're giving your energy to wisely. I just want to close out the reading with a couple of cards for you, my loves. Some final messages on this full moon in Pisces bonus reading. Beautiful energy here with all of these Knight of Cups in the romance sector and the lovers, and we've got the 10 of Wands. Patience and fortitude conquer all things, and I think that's the thing around that energy, where you've got this beautiful emotional energy coming through, and anything that you are weighted down with is about choosing that right connection here, right? And you've got the 4 of Pentacles there. Ordinary riches can be stolen, real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Gorgeous message, and it's the other thing of people can't take this unless you give it, and it's about choosing who you give that energy to. As I said, particularly when there's this kind of sapping of our emotional energy that needs to also be acknowledged during this Pisces full moon, okay? And you've got strength. He knows not his own strength that hath not met adversity. Gorgeous energy on that strength card. I always like it when it comes in. It's like the perseverance does pay off. You have that beautiful Ace of Cups too from on your Pentacles realm of making money. So you have got here 2 things. Honestly, these cards keep coming up for these Pisces full moon reading, which kind of makes sense really, because as I said, that Pisces energy is that very nurturing energy, and you've got support and child's love. So support is people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. And again, it goes back to those relationships that might be emotionally sapping you during this time. and being aware of it. A child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. I often see this card as about looking after your own inner child, and again I see that with that Ace of Cups here on this Pentacles energy, around loving yourself. No one will really know how to love you until you show the world how you can bring that love and respect to yourself into these different realms as well. And so this reparenting yourself and tapping into that inner child and doing the things for yourself first and showing the world how to treat you, I think is really important, particularly in this nurturing season of Pisces full moon. Okay, my loves, if you have watched this reading to the end, thank you so much for honouring me with your space today. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video or this style of reading, please drop a like below or a comment. It's very helpful for me to know what readings are resonating for you. And if you wish, subscribe and you'll receive more updates on these readings. I'm doing daily readings at the moment as well, particularly through the Pisces full moon. As always, my darlings, take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.